Hello everybody, how's it going? I am Blueberry Piper and today I am doing something a little bit different than usual. So today I'm going to try recording myself talking over a game that I've already played. So if you look at the footage, the me that you see on the screen is not actually the me who is talking right now. So there's going to be a even more lip desync than usual. Don't worry about it. The reason why I'm doing this is because I thought this was an interesting run. I certainly think it was a cool run, but I think while I was playing, hindsight is 2020, so I wasn't actually that aware that it was going to be a good run, so my commentary, felt a little bit off. I feel like I wasn't really talking about the decisions I was making enough, so yeah, I am going to talk about it after the fact. So I've actually not watched this video back, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Parts of the run will be a surprise to even myself because I basically played it once and then I forgot about it, right? I play so many games, I don't even remember what happened in 99% of them. Okay, probably 100% of them. I play and forget, I play and forget. Dude, they have free horses? Now that's messed up, man. Yeah, another. Okay, so here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now this is what I want to talk about. Let's go. So turn 3, combining the ant gets us a dog. Now that is not something that happens every day. I mean, if you play the game a lot, sure, maybe it happens every day, but yeah, you know me. You know I love playing the dog, so whenever the game gives me a good opportunity to run dog on turn 3, I will take it. I will take it. Because if you get a turn 3 dog, it's almost as good as a dog pre-nerf, right? So if you didn't know, the dog used to be a tier 2, and it used to be busted. Like every team would basically have a dog. And you know why? Because it's so OP, because it's so easy to scale the dog. As you can see right now, I'm buying and selling the pig here just to buff the dog. Buying the sheep too, because the sheep synergizes extremely well with the dog. Especially since I have 2 pills. So this is like looking to be a perfect dog game at the moment. So yeah, you can begin to see why this is a special run for me particularly. Because I don't know, I feel like the dog kind of gets a bad rep sometimes. I feel like it's definitely not the best unit, but I feel like when the time's right, when the situation's right, it's definitely viable. Now we pull off a very common strat in dog build, which is to buy a sheep. Make sure you have 2 empty slots, well, just 1 empty slot, not including the sheep, and then pill the sheep, so that the sheep becomes 2 rams. You get to sell both the rams, you get 2 gold back, recouping the cost of your pill, getting 1 gold more as well, and then buffing the dog twice. Very nice. And because we are on the expansion pack, I also get to buy the hatching chick, which is pretty nice. Good for tempo, because dog sometimes needs a couple turns to spin up, right? And the owl is also pretty good because the owl is basically like a buy-sell unit, right? You buy and sell it, and then it buffs your team. So yeah, great stuff, great stuff. Seeing 2 piggies here, definitely pick those piggies up. One thing that I want to say about buying pigs though is that you definitely want to buy a lot of them in the early game, if you're running dog that is. But as you approach the mid and the late game, you kind of want to stop buying as many of them because as the game goes on, later and later into the rounds, the value of a +1 on the dog goes down too, right? Because the value of stats becomes cheaper and cheaper. Like the later into the game it gets, the easier it is for you to get stats, so that is why it's more worth it to buy pigs in the early game just to buff the dog. Alright, so now we pick up a gray dog, aka the buffalo. Yeah, gray dog's just basically a better version of the dog, and dog's already good, so yep, gray dog's gonna be even better, right? I mean, if you can get the buffalo early, it's definitely one of the best units in my opinion, just because of how consistent it is. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, I definitely favor buying and selling strats a lot. And right now we're getting a +1/+1 and then also a +1 on our team just for the cost of 2 gold, which is quite efficient. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, and I want to mention that this is only level 7. We're insanely strong for how early it is in the game right now. Yeah, usually on turn 7 you'd be lucky to have like I don't know, a single strong unit, much less one with like melon armor, and it's, you know, almost has 20 attack now. And right now we see a goat, which is also a unit that synergizes extremely well with the dog and the buffalo as well. But I think I wanted to hold off on the purchase for one more turn just because I felt like I might dip in power if I decided to buy it. I definitely want to keep the deer for one more turn and, you know, see if we win this, see how we feel about our odds if we were to sell the goat. Plus, if I bought the goat last turn, I might not have been able to sell 2 more units to get the full value off the goat. So, you know, sometimes it's better to keep it on ice for a bit. Selling the owl, hope it doesn't land on the deer. I think that's actually a mistake. I should have just sold the deer first because I, you know, decided to sell it anyway. Although I think I only decided to sell the deer after the buffalo showed up. So yeah. Roll. Okay, now we sell the owl probably. And now I see a bison, which is usually a very good scaling unit. And I do already have a level 3 here, so I considered it for 1 second, but I don't think it's worth it at the very end. Yeah, but I feel like the bison is actually just not as good as, you know, my dog and gray dog right now. Yeah, the bison will, you know, will be playing catch up to my other 2 units, and it'll be, you know, like holding a space, taking up a valuable space that I could be using for buy sell. So definitely decided not to take the bison there. Running 2 goats, but I think I'm going to combine them maybe. Oh no, I pill the ant, then I can buy the cow, so I get double the amount of gold because I'm greedy, and I somehow was able to consolidate all my power into 2 strong units. Which means for the dog build, I have a lot of space to play with. A lot of space to play with. Getting maximum value on both my goats. Very nice. And then, if we manage to get a combination in here, let's see how I do that. Okay, buy it on the... Oh, that's a misplay, I think. I should have bought it on the empty space first. Then I could have buffed the dog by +1, but I think that's not such a big deal. And right now, since I don't have enough money, I'm just buying 2 units for the sake of tempo. And I feel like the sour pot might, you know, come in handy too. Maybe. Yeah, for turn 10, we're definitely still super strong. 37-30 dog. Actually insane for turn 10. Look at this. Their bison can't even compete. Let's go. Strong dog. And also, let me remind you that this dog is actually only level 1. Isn't that insane? And I don't even have any buffers on my team. Damn. Although I think my cow luck was insane. Oh, and watch this. When I buy the cow, so keeping the sour pot there was actually an amazing play because buying the cow let us get 2 gold for free. So the cow actually gave us 1 gold, right? Did it? No, so the cow is actually 100% free, which is amazing. Simply amazing. Alright, and we know the goat is going to be sticking around for a while, so that's why I put the stick on it. And, well, the eagle is just, I think, just for fun, right? Just for fun. I needed a 3rd unit to start investing in. Because whereas the dog and the buffalo is very strong, approaching the late game I would still like to have more than 2 really big units, of course. And now we get tempted by the chicken, but I carefully dodge that. And this is a bit painful, but it had to be done. Because I definitely wanted to buy the cow, as it synergizes really well with my team, and I could use the health buff, milk buff. But yeah, I had to sell the sauropod for it, unfortunately, just because I really wanted to keep my eagle around, because I feel like my eagle is kind of endgamey, right? It's something I wanted to work on, which means that the only flex unit there was the sauropod, unfortunately. So that was painful, but what can I say? The hardest decisions require the strongest wills. Anyway, our dog is almost approaching 50 attack now, but I feel like we're about to win pretty soon. Yep, we only have one more game to go. Let's see if I can close this out. Alright, chocolate. I know where the chocolate's going. Definitely on the eagle. It's too late to try and buff your dog now, like to level it up. There's really no point. It's already so strong. Almost same with the buffalo, and we get super lucky again. We rolled a sauropod when we had a cow. So I think, guys, the moral of the story here is if you want to play dog, just roll a lot of cows. Just roll a lot of cows and do it in the DLC pack when you have the gray dog and the goat. Yep. Yep. And yeah, since it's going to be the last round, or you know, I hope it's going to be the last round, I'm going to try and power spike my team by buying a skunk, which is a good trader unit. And it looks like the skunk doesn't do much here because we're up against a summoner team, but I feel like by virtue of pure stats alone, I am able to overcome this and get that victory. Sweet victory, and we didn't even get to touch our eagle. There it is. The almost perfect dog game. Really nice. I think we only lost like twice in rounds 1 and 2. So we had 7 health. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this higher than usual quality commentary, because I'm actually not playing the game at the same time. So I can actually, you know, use 100% of my brain on commentary. Wow, crazy. Yep. Maybe I'll do more of this later on in the future. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the dog. Yeah, did I just get super lucky? Or is the dog actually viable, guys? Well, it's kind of viable. It's not the best, but it's viable. It's my thoughts about it. Alright, thank you for watching. I am Blueberry Piper, and see you next time. Bye-bye.